Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel again. Today, this is the video that I've probably been waiting for the most over the last 2 months. After I got a chance to throw it at Bowl Expo, it's been the most looked upon ball that I definitely threw out of the four. Not to say they're not fantastic. The Zen Gold label, amazing, as I'm sure a lot of you know. I've already posted like 3 or 4 underscores with it. Clone, hooks a ton, Exponent, a lot of people are having a lot of success out on tour with. But today is the Tour Dynamx. And this is the one that I've been looking forward to the most because I'm a really big fan of bowling balls that kind of are super predictable and you can kind of manipulate yourself and, you know, based on where you want to play on the lane. That's exactly what this ball is going to afford you. Versatility on the harder patterns. And, you know, listen, even if you want to go out there and throw it on a house shot, who's to say it's not going to work, right? That's the whole point of having a ball that's so versatile, so you can kind of throw it on anything. Let's go throw some shots here. We find out. I have not missed with it yet, so let's hope this video doesn't mark the first. Okay, so I had a few minutes to kind of warm up here. This does have a few games of some other videos on it, so we're on 28. I said this in the opening remarks, I'm going to say it again. My first game with this ball, first 12 shots were all strikes. I haven't thrown any other shots. I think the practice shots were strikes. I think that's a strike. Striking is a good thing to do in bowling, so if that's all the ball does, I am behind it 100%. Let's try it again. All right, that one came a little high flush. I'm not even going to stop. I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, it struck again. All right, moving another one left here. Something's got to give. Maybe if I mess up on purpose, it won't strike. Okay, so the surprise here is what I'm comparing it to. I hear a lot of people say the IQ Tour. I think the Tour Dynamx is going to be a great piece when urethane goes away. So let's see how it compares to the Zen U. You're going to see a lot of similarities in shape, and that's kind of what I look for. Especially on the PBA Tour, when I'm out there at regionals and stuff, and hopefully get a little bit more involved in the national tour next year. One of the things is obviously urethane's going to be out. So looking for something to kind of replace it is where we're going to be stuck. Now we don't know if there's going to be other options by the time that rule comes into effect next year. But for right now, I love my Zen U. I love it. For those of you that live down here with me and, you know, watch me bowl, you know Zen U's won me a lot of money already. I think this Tour Dynamx is exactly what we're looking for. So let's throw that Zen U again and see what we can do. Alrighty, Zen U again. Don't want to loop too much, kind of keep my eyes in here. That's me standing in the exact same part of the lane. So that's a urethane ball making that down lane reaction. Now again, it's not pure, it's not like, you know, pure urethane. It's got the big cover, it's got the big core in it, sorry. So a lot of you know Zen U's, UC3s, those balls aren't really pure urethane, so they tend to hook a little bit more. But when it comes to blending out the back of the pattern and just kind of being a nice smooth reaction, I don't know if you get any better. I don't even know if you need to see anymore. We're going to wrap this up with a few more of the Tour Dynamx. I honestly don't want to waste any more shots on this ball. If it has a certain amount of strikes in there, I don't want to waste them. But if you guys want to see them, we'll do like 2 or 3 more. Okay. All right, another one left here. It's human. Well, I'm human. The ball not so much. But okay, that's the first shot I've pretty much thrown with it that's counted, that hasn't struck. Might have been a little slow. I don't think it was. So I'm gonna kind of move a little bit left and just try and, I'm gonna keep it in that same part of the lane so we can get it to lay off. All right, I'm gonna move again. And you know what? I might just be kind of getting into where the other balls were, like the clone and the gold label and the summit. That could be what it is. Let's see what we got. Kept it in. Oh. I think that's a good one to leave out on. I don't think there's really much else you guys need to see. You can kind of see how smooth it is. Term you see a lot in YouTube videos is jackknife, so the ball doesn't really jackknife off the back of the pattern. It's super smooth. It's got the kind of same shape as that Zen U does. So let's go ahead to the end of the video and recap what we saw. Well, all right. So I didn't tell you in the opening what we were going to be comparing it to for a reason. Kind of wanted to leave it as a surprise. Yeah, it's the Zen U, a urethane ball. And as you could see, based on the shots we threw, overall reaction, shape, all that stuff, very similar. Now, a lot of that might have to do with the fact that they have the exact same layout. So, kind of wanted to show you, if you can kind of see it here. The Zen U has the pin, it's like straight under the bridge. That layout for me is 4x4 by 3 3/4, using the Storm vector layout system. And same thing here with my Tour Dynamx, if you guys can see it there. So 4x4 by 3 3/4. The pin down stuff mellows it out. It is an asym, but it's got that low diff. So what it does is it has the Rubicon core, and based on what I was told by Schlem, it's pretty much just cut in half. So the diff on the Rubicon was usually 52, I believe, and the diff on this Tour Dynamx is 26. So you love that low diff stuff that's not going to really jackknife off the back of the pattern and give you some predictability. This is where to go. Like I said in the video, I think after January, when urethane kind of starts to phase out, things like this are what we're going to have to go to out on tour, especially the regional tour, on the shorter stuff, you know. Sometimes bowling balls that are made nowadays are just so strong that we really don't know what to go to. Something like this can really help kind of bridge that gap and blend the back of the lane for us when we don't have urethane as that option anymore. Okay, so besides that, listen, I ordered 2. I'm gonna go probably drill another one in a few minutes. So I'm gonna run and go do that. It's gonna be multiple layouts. If you don't already, follow me on TikTok. If you don't already, subscribe here on YouTube. I go live for all my tournaments and league settings, so you guys can go ahead and ask questions there. As always, thank you for all of your support. I appreciate it more than you guys could ever imagine. Bowl up a storm. Storm Nation, baby. Squad RG.